Hello, Flosstube. It is March 4th, 2022. It is Friday. TJF. Stop playing with the cord.
Sorry.
I am Amber Rogue Mama Stitcher, and this is Toasty Kitty Tails, Toasty for short. And it's great to see you guys. It's been a little over 2 weeks, I believe. We got a fully finished object. Want to show them?
This says St. Patrick's Day mini pillow.
Hide your face.
Is that good?
Irish wishes. We definitely have some Irish in our blood, but anyone is Irish on St. Patty's Day, right, guys? So, did this mini pillow sham, which turned out to be not my best work on the back there, but it was really hard to stuff a pillow into a tiny opening there. Like a tiny square. Normally when they're bigger, it's easier to stuff them in. So now I get it, why who wouldn't do a sham this small. But I'm going to do the rest of what came with the pattern. And I'll do them the same, but I'll just know in advance to do, maybe make adjustments on the sham if I have to. The measurements, but those are the ones. This one is Irish Wishes. Did I already say it? I don't think I said that. Irish Wishes. Cute little ladybug, I believe. Little rainbow going on there. Both of our faces make it. There we go. The camera knows what's important. It's people. People are important. Okay.
There needs to be like some sort of Flosstube.
Yeah. Seriously,
the camera.
That's true, huh? That focuses more on the stitching. And so the other three are Be Lucky, Lucky Day, and March 17th. And I am actually making March 17th right now. And this company is on Etsy called Cross Stitching for Fun, and I will put that in the description. And this is what I'm doing the March 17th on. It's just that same fabric. I believe it. What?
You got the outline?
Yeah, the frame of it. I believe April gave this fabric to me. It's a 28 count mint green opalescent. So you can kind of see it shimmering there. Really pretty. Yeah, I had this on a bigger piece that I was going to do with the rest of the floor, but since I cut it out, it was kind of uneven. I normally measure and make things a little more even than that. So that's one of my WIPs right now, and another WIP, temperature stitch. You want to show the temperature stitch?
Oh yeah.
Almost totally up to date on the temperature stitch.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing this as a SAL with Erin, Stay at Home Stitcher, and it's by Apricots and sorry, just one second. Apricot Polka Dot is who designed that. And here is what it looks like. Colors varying, obviously. Looks like theirs is very similar to mine in that area. Lots of cold. I got my first green DMC 959, I believe it is the color. I was so jazzed. That was the day it was 55 degrees outside. So.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's like a teal.
Yeah. You can just put that down at the bottom.
Nope.
All right. And then do you want to show your WIP?
All right.
Everyone's waiting for that, I bet.
So we got my Mario stitch. It's almost complete. Or, well, Mario is.
Oh,
well,
take it out. Take it out of the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't show the chart though. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead though. Show that and I'll get the charts.
So you got the Mario's mustache and his face. I'm sure the camera will focus on that.
get a little closer. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks good. Yep, and I finished a coin. Or actually no, the stitching fairy, as Stitchylanka described, stitched it while Toasty was sleeping. So, stitch that little coin. It's so cute. I love that. But Toasty agreed for the stitching fairy to take over sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes. Yes. Okay, you want to show? Or do you want me to? So that's what it's supposed to look like. And he's stitching it on a light blue Regal Mills vintage fabric, 14 count Aida. So, and I have no idea, is it Aida, how the Germans say it? Crisscross Stitch and Stitchylanka have been saying Aida, I think, or Eida. Oh my gosh, I'm totally confused now. Anyways, so Choco Coco Stitch is the designer on Etsy for the Mario stitch. You want to show this cool bag? We forgot to show this before.
Yeah. So this is the PokeyParlor bag.
So perfect for Mario lovers, right?
Oh, forgot to take the scissors out of there.
That's
but
okay.
You can see Peach, Mario, Yoshi, and yeah, those. Oh, and Luigi.
Yes. And this amazing blue kind of checker, sort of digital looking sparkly fabric on the outside is awesome. Look at that.
Feels so nice.
Look at that. Feels nice. Cool. The
Here-
charm. You
here,
want to show them the
feel
charm?
Feel it.
Feel it. Feel it, guys. You want to show them the charm?
You're kidding. Can't feel something that's
Is it focusing?
Is it focusing? I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
You got it. Okay, cool. I can put this over here.
Alright.
I've got a little spot I'm putting the Mario stuff in. Okay, so that is awesome. And Toast's done a great job on that. Really getting the hang of it, especially on the mustachio.
That is actually a word.
Mm-hmm.
It just means fancy mustache in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Like really fancy mustache in Italian.
Mm-hmm. And in Spanish it's mustacho, I think. Mustacho.
Yeah.
So cool. Sounds so much cooler than mustache, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also sounds much cooler than this.
Okay. So what are we gonna do now? I have a couple more whips that I need to show.
Alright.
Okay, and then we can show haul. Alright. You must show it.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so I am doing New Moon New Start with a Sal, Holly Hobby Sal with Megan Stitching Moon. And this is what I have so far. The time to be happy is now. Easier said than done, I know. This is stitched on 28 count. Zweigart Glasgow flax color linen.
Uh-huh.
And this is what the Holly Hobby will look like.
I'm just putting it back.
So yeah, so Megan's pattern had more color schemes, and she had she's telling me about the options, and there was a brown and a red color scheme available, but both of us chose blue. I thought the blue looked really beautiful on the Glasgow linen. Okay, and then my Sweetheart WIP. There it is. By Sewing Starfish. And then we can, yeah, okay. I finished a motif, the key motif, Key to My Heart. Are you? Okay, so Key to My Heart was the last motif I finished. And yeah, fabulous. Love it. This gotta be honest, the WIP Go is getting a little intense for me. I think I have 13 works in progress at this point. 13. That's like more than I've ever done all at once. I normally finish at least most of them and keep going, but that's the Sewing Starfish Sweetheart, and that's what the finished product's supposed to look like. So there you have it. You can find her on Etsy. And you want to share the WIP Go?
Yeah.
Okay. So March's numbers that Jessie Marie called on her Facebook page for the WIP Go 2022 were 15 and 21. And for me, those are the Pinocchio Kincaid and the Under the Mistletoe stocking that I'm going to be stitching along with Evergreen Stitcher. I think it's Janny. I'm pretty sure it's Janny. And yeah, so we'll see if I get started on those. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get started on those this month. Erin is already done. Erin was kind enough to gift the Pinocchio Kincaid cross stitch to me, and she did a lot of stitching on it already. So I'm like super excited to do it, but it's just so many WIPs piling up on me. Like I don't know like how to handle it right now, because I normally just finish them, you know, and then move on.
So, I forgot to tell you guys, because Mario's mustache is actually christening up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Yeah. Yep, christen it up.
That's all I had to say.
And Luigi's kind of closer too, huh?
Oh yeah, Luigi's also christening it up.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so speaking of, I wanted to say I'm doing this Stitchy Princess Black Sal for the stitching for Ukraine and to support the Ukrainian designers with what's going on, you know, in support of the Ukrainians because of what's going on with them in Russia. And I don't like getting political on my stitching stuff, but I thought that Chris Cross-Stitch had the perfect message for everybody regarding what's going on. And just this last Tuesday, he just had like an amazing message. Like I got choked up and everything, and amazing meaning like he hit like every point. You know, I think of just kind of helping people kind of know, you know, what they could do if they feel bad about what's going on, and which pretty much everybody does, and you know I do, and you know whether or not you donate, whether or not you're stitching, whether or not you're just saying a prayer, lighting a candle, different things like that. So anyway, so I've been stitching the Stitchy Princess Black Baba Yaga. The lighting's not as good as it was earlier, but there it is.
Still pretty good.
And then I've got this beautiful Agnes needle minder that I've been using with it from Agnes Little Minders on Etsy. So that's focusing, I cannot tell.
It focused.
It did?
At one point.
Okay. And then that is the finished product. So yeah. So those are my WIPs that I'm working on. And that Toasty's working on. And I think I already talked about WIP Go earlier. Yes.
Can I tell it
Sure.
So my dad like saw this on the internet at some point, and it's actually like it's really funny. So you'll have to know a bit of German to know what it means. So I went to German McDonald's and asked for 9 chicken nuggets. They gave me an empty box.
Okay. So, enjoy that. Let's see. So, what else? Sorry, I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of doing this. Oh, we showed PokeyParlor's bag earlier. Okay, this is one other thing I got from PokeyParlor recently, more recently.
It's so beautiful.
Isn't that? Do you want to show?
Yes.
Got the Scissor Fob and scissors from PokeyParlor shop on Etsy. So beautiful.
Is that focusing?
Yep, I focused.
Alright, that's a good
Beautiful.
window of focus.
And then open the locket.
Yeah, so
locket
you have this
thing.
little heart locket.
And then,
No, there.
yeah.
It opens so you can like put something
I gotta get
small,
closer
like
to
a piece of paper in there, like a motivational reminder.
There you go. I like that. So cool. So a magnet closes it. Magnet gets it closed. Okay. So haven't used them yet, but I will at some point with something. Maybe with the sweetheart piece. So pretty.
Speaking of which,
Oh, and she also sent, yeah? She also sent this, PokeyParlor
thread for
Box.
Mario.
Mm-hmm. I gotta hide her faces. It's not gonna focus if I don't. There we go, did it. Okay.
There.
And then she also sent this, and it looks like maybe it's a thread picker. I'm not clear on what it is.
Looks like a thread picker.
Yeah. Maybe you guys can tell me what it is. What the official name is. There we go. So thank you, PokeyParlor. You're always awesome. And she always gives, I believe she always gives like a 15% off coupon when you make a purchase. So that's wonderful. Okay, is there something else you wanted to say?
So I just realized since this closes with a magnet, you can do this.
That's probably
It doesn't
like
really
too heavy.
support its weight though.
They can't see what you're doing.
Yeah. So basically it was like we have like a little cart here and we tried to put the magnet on the metal cart, but then it didn't support its weight.
It's too heavy. Okay, and then for St. Patrick's Day, I wanted to show you the haul I got for that. So it's this pattern. So this is the haul I got for St. Patrick's Day besides that other one, the cross stitching for fun. I love this one. I'm going to have to get some sequins to go with that. But other than that, or I mean I could even use buttons, but I like the shiny sequins. So that is, I don't even want to say the name. Oh, Lisa Teal Designs on Etsy, and it's called the Clovers. So that was it for my St. Patrick's Day. Do you want to show the other?
Oh yeah.
This one?
Yep.
I have not started this yet, but I did get it.
The mysterious cosmic hand.
Existential Dread by Sewing Starfish. That will be started at some point in March.
Cosmic hand.
Mm-hmm. By the lovely Sewing Starfish. She is lovely. I love you, Sewing Starfish, whatever your name is. You are awesome, and I love your creativity and your designs.
So what is this? Oh, I get it. All right.
Green Terrace. I don't remember the name of that. It's like storybook, definitely Lord of the Rings based. I want to do that for my boys one day.
Looks so good.
Yeah, so cool. And then Summer Memory Jars by Susan Bates. And
Beautiful.
Oh, aren't they? I love them.
So you got camping, air, air balloon festival, relaxing in the garden. Then you have this, and this.
What is it? A summer holiday, a day at the beach, clifftop walk, city nights, let's go fly kite, and poppy field walk. Did you show them all?
Yeah.
So I got the idea to do these from Cross Stitch Bunny Lauren, and she finished all these this year, so that was amazing. I was always cheerleading her on to finish them because I just absolutely found joy in seeing these completed as cross stitch pieces. And Susan Bates just barely put those up on Etsy as a digital pattern because they were in a cross stitch magazine before, and it was very rare to find these. So she was kind enough to get this pattern up on Etsy for us, for all the people pressuring her, me being one of them. So yes.
Will it be okay if I showed this?
Go for it. Yeah, pretty good. Segue there with the Lord of the Rings book, huh? The storybook.
Yeah. And so I got kind of a long one here. I'm pretty sure you can just guess what it is by the first glance. It's the Hogwarts Express. Isn't that cool?
Now, Toasty made this 3D puzzle a couple weeks back. He got some of these for Christmas and thought they were amazing, and so we got a couple more for him. And he's just all about them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And I want to show you the train station. It's probably the part I was most excited for. The train fell off its tracks. So, just before I show you the train station though, look. We got the figures. There.
Did it focus?
Yes. And then you have Harry. And then we just put this back. And then, time to show you the train station. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to say myself.
There it is.
It's kind of cool because it's kind of like a cinematic.
Mm-hmm. Totally. So cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that wasn't it. But there's just one more thing.
Uno más.
It is really cool.
Flying car. Weasley's flying car.
In Galia Ford.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Cool. Say the name and stuff, right?
Uh-huh. Didn't know that was a license plate. I didn't know that was their license plate. And then...
I don't know if things are focusing. Try to put that more in the center. And don't move it.
I'm trying to keep it still.
There.
That's better.
See center. There.
There.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then speaking of Cross Stitch Bunny, Lauren, I got this, the Cornish Folkies, and I saw her stitching this last year, and I really loved it. I loved watching it, and yeah, just finally got my own and super excited to do it. So it's a full kit. Beautiful colors. And of course, this reminds us all of Poldark. So I love Poldark. It's a good story. I talked about that in one of my videos last year on Flosstube.
How many more cross-stitch stuff do you have?
What?
How much more cross-stitch stuff do you have to show? Just wondering.
You mean the haul? You talking about the haul?
No, like generally. You know?
Not much more. Just the stuff.
Alright.
Why?
I want to do a talk about Encanto.
Oh, yes.
So, can you explain what this is?
I got that from 123 Stitch, and I'm excited to get that done at some point. And I just absolutely adore the brown tones in that. The mushrooms, just a little childlike fairy. She's beautiful. So it's Nimu by Fee Main. Seems like I'm saying that wrong, probably because it's probably French, so I'm sorry. Oh, Corpins de Fees? Fairies, Coprinus. I'm showing my ignorance here. I have no idea about the French. So, anyways, and then all those different, all those different French, you know, from this company, all these different French designs are so pretty. So, one day maybe you'll get a couple more. I especially like those brown tone ones. Really, I don't know, fanciful. Meow. Okay, and then Bella Filipina, Autumn Equinox Pixie. I got that. So yeah, you guys can hear my husband's 3D printer in the background, by the way. We had to take a break and get lunch and stuff, so he offered to take the 3D printer out of the room, but I didn't want him to. I don't want him to put him through that trouble. So, anyways, but she is so gorgeous, and one day I might do this. So much reflection. Sorry, I didn't want to open it up. But yeah, just gorgeous design. I don't know. Is there ever not going to be a glare? Okay, maybe right there. Okay, I think you got the idea. Beautiful. And I got a bunch more of the Mill Hill Santas. I went crazy. Totally manic. Okay, recording again.
So you got the Santas.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Celtic Santa.
And the name, he's the Wales one. It says Wales Santa. Yeah, he's cool. Joe, think of Joe.
Then you got
Stitchy Cat Lady 26.
So you got Caribbean Santa. Ho ho ho.
Cool. He's amazing.
And you got the Resistance.
Renaissance Santa.
Renaissance Santa.
And that is Genoa Santa. So I believe that's a reference to the seafaring state of Genoa, I believe, back in the 1400s. Anyways. Whoop. The Renaissance Santa, is it Venice Santa? You guys, I think I am done this time, though. Pretty sure I'm done with all the Santas.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yes. I'm going to have to get on those Stitchy Santa Sundays with Stitchy Cat Lady 26, Joe, and I believe SewGlover Creations, Stephanie, and I'm not sure who else, but some ladies from the Coven are doing it, I believe. And okay, my last bit of haul is strawberry. Here, kind of move your. Yeah,
Please.
there you go. So it'll focus. Can you see it if it's focused a little bit?
Mhm.
Yeah. So these are pins. I got those from Unique Vintage, and so they're pins, so I'm going to ask my husband to grind off the sharp parts, and then I'm going to make them into needle minders, because I love to do that. So that was it for haul, and then Toasty wants to, we had a little eyelash, tell you about pop culture favorite movie lately.
Yeah, so might be spoilers, so we are going to show the part in the video where you can skip the spoilers.
Okay, so there's going to be spoilers, so stop the video now if you have not watched Encanto. Okay, go.
Yes. So, you have watched Encanto, right?
Yeah, a couple times with you.
Yeah. And it is amazing. Like, it's the perfect comedy musical mashup
Oh, yeah.
ever.
Oh, yeah. Really good.
And it also has a lot of lessons.
A lot of really good lessons. Really valuable current type of things, applicable, relatable.
Yeah, and things like moral support.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing in the movie.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Also mystery, too.
Really intriguing mystery.
Yeah. It gets all those lore fans hyped up, you know?
Lore, yeah. People who enjoy some lore. Yeah, for sure. And if you like Spanish, really fun to hear the Spanish language spoken.
And it's really based off of Colombian culture.
Is it Brazilian?
I'm pretty sure it's Colombian.
Oh, okay. Cool. And the animals, are so cool. The different animals in it.
Capybara.
Uh-huh. Yep.
They put those in their...
And the tropical birds.
Oh, yeah, the tropical birds, too.
Sorry, they put...
Toucans.
Yeah, okay. Yep. What about the capybaras? They put those in what?
They put those in, a lot of Disney movies, I think.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yeah.
What about the rats?
Oh, yeah. Those. That meme.
Yeah.
It has really become a meme. Like we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah. We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Very
such a catchy
catchy.
song.
Yeah. You guys need to play that in your tumbling.
Yeah.
Or the Louisa song.
Yeah.
That being strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely go watch.
And it also teaches you well, I don't really know how to explain it. It's
Oh.
just a really good movie.
Do you want to?
And also, Abuela is a narcissist. Flat out narcissist.
Oh. And then, miraculously, she changes.
Yeah.
She has a change of heart. It's wonderful. Gives us all some hope. Right?
Yeah.
Helps us see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just feeling good with hope, right? That's a Disney for you.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Encanto has 12 songs or something.
Really?
Or 10.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of songs.
Or 8.
Mm.
Pretty sure 10 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
But amazing movie. If you didn't heed our warning and listen to the spoilers, go check it out. It is amazing.
Agreed. Well, there's just a couple things I wanted to say before we sign off. Do you want to go? Or it's just about the people that have shouted me out, and a couple people I want to recommend that people will go check out on Instagram.
Yeah, I want to stay around.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to thank all the new subscribers that have come our way since last couple weeks ago. I think we have gotten 20 new subscribers. So thank you so much. So glad that you guys are here to join us and to be our friends and see what we're doing. And we so enjoy talking to you guys and reading your comments and responding. You know, knowing that you guys are out there and kind of doing the same stuff and enjoying the same stuff, and you know, it's been really great. Like, it's been a good experience for Toasty also, and especially since he started stitching, huh? Yeah. So yeah, that's helped motivate him, and so yeah, I wanted to thank some specific people that I can remember. I really have tried to remember like everybody, because there so many people have shouted us out recently. But Hugo Stitcher, Samantha, thank you so much for that wonderful shout out. We really appreciated that. We love your channel and love your stitching. We love what you do. So it's so awesome. The feeling's mutual. So yeah, so thank you, Samantha. And please go check out Hugo Stitcher if you guys have not checked her out before. I'm sure you have, because she's excellent. Yeah, her work is excellent. Her channel's excellent. And then BoBo Jessie Stitches, she gave me a wonderful shout out, and thank you so much. I need to catch up on her videos. And then Carrie from DNA Geek Crafts, like she's a friend, and she just gave me a shout out a little bit ago, and I really appreciated that. She does a lot of kind of like geek culture stuff, and just a lot of different kind of things that not everybody else does, which I absolutely love that, and I kind of feel like I'm in a similar boat sometimes. So yeah, so I love to see what she comes up with, and she's also very knowledgeable with stitching terms, and definitely is in there to hash out the details on certain things, and you know, about crafting, and yeah, so gets more like technical probably than I get. I normally forget to tell everybody like what count I'm using, and if I'm doing 2/1 or 3/1, like I know I forgot all that in the beginning. So anyways, so then and then Stitchy Cat Lady 26 Joe, thank you so much for your shout outs. Like, you're just like sister from another mister to me. Like, you know, I love you, Joe. You're awesome. Morti, same. You know, I feel like you guys are my sisters across the pond in, you know, yeah, UK. And Chris Cross Stitch, you have been given wonderful shout outs and mentions, and I don't know if we've talked about that recently, but you know, we love you, and your channel's amazing. And Mary, the Daydream Stitcher, she has also given some shout outs to us. That Mary, like, you're just so dear to me. I just love you, and I think like probably most people who watch you, or everybody who watches you, gets that same vibe that you like really care about people, and you really care about your stitching and your craft, and there's just like love vibes coming from you all the time, and that's just very valuable, and you add so much to the stitching community, the Flosstube community. You are just you know, priceless. You're one of a kind, and I love what Mary does. Like, she's so sophisticated in her tastes. Like, she's always making buildings and just beautiful, like, elegant pieces that I do not do. I did elegant stuff a while back with stockings, and I'm still kind of not doing them, partly because I did those when I was younger. But I love Mary's choices of stitching, and they're just, I kind of vicariously live through the elegance that she chooses to stitch. And she does cute things too, and she does a great variety. So thank you, Mary, for all of your support, all of your love, all of your awesome crafting, awesome stitching. And we love to see Panda Stitcher with you, and Zat with you, doing their stitching. So what's up, honey? Amazing, these wonderful people. Yeah, I agree. So if there's anybody I forgot, yes, love, lots of love from Toasty and me. And if there's anybody I forgot that gave me a shout out, that does not mean I didn't notice your shout out. It just means I have a horrible memory, and I'm very sorry about that. Life just happens, and I forget in the chaos. So, some chaos. We try to keep our lives as peaceful as possible, but life happens. So, Erin State Home Stitcher. I talk about her so much, but she has given wonderful shout outs, and I love you, Erin. Ashley, the Stitching Penguin. I love you. You're amazing. Just you guys do those full coverages, and you're interested in a lot of different things as well that turn out wonderfully, and you're definitely dedicated to your craft and this community, and I love that. And sorry, I'm like trying to speed along because I don't want to get toasted too bored, and we have some plans that we need to move on to tonight, but we really wanted to get this done. So a couple Instagram accounts that I wanted to mention that are wonderful are, I think it's Laura Wadakraka. I think she's from New Zealand, and she's always working on something so beautiful and ambitious. And I think she was doing the Dark Queen. I think that's what it's called. The lady with the
No, it's fine.
the octopus like legs or whatever, fin, like a mermaid, but with octopus tentacles. So she is amazing and so supportive, and I'm kind of a night owl, unfortunately, so a lot of times she's like popping on when I'm about to drift off, and so I'm like always seeing what she's newly posting for her day, I think.
That's funny.
Yeah. And there's some other wonderful like Aussie and New Zealand stitchers out there that I can't remember off the top of my head the account names, but there's just like kind of just perfect for the stitching community, and just so like adds so much. And then there is one last person. Her handle on Instagram is like the Adjective, all one word. And she is in Portland, Oregon, and I just found her account. I'm like shocked I didn't see it earlier, because she definitely was a great Instagrammer for a long time. But she said this, that her taste was
yeah.
Her taste was dead old lady taste. I think it's called dead old lady taste. And that's so my taste. I love that taste. It's like she makes these ornate like pillows, and she'll just say, "Oh, I'm not much of a sewer or a sewist," and then she makes a pillow or a pattern she's never made in her life, and it's perfect, but for the first time. And so has done one where there's like a skull cross stitch button right in the middle of this pillow, and she does all these super interesting final finished objects and incorporates cross stitch. Like there's one. Would you stop it with the doing this?
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's one that has she did like I think it's a skeleton cross stitch, but like incorporates a couple of them into a lampshade, like an old fashioned lampshade. I just was like on fire about all her different like new tries of just things I never almost ever see as FFOs with cross stitch involved. And so I just like went through her account. I actually had to take 2 days to do it because she has so many posts, but yeah, I was like really super impressed with what she's managed to come up with and what she has the courage to try. So yeah, I'll put the link for her account in there. And thank you again for all the new subscribers. And if you're new to us, thank you for tuning in. And did I already say to look at Chris Cross Stitch's message about the Ukraine, or was that the first time? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure you didn't say it.
Yeah, so if Chris Cross Stitch on Tuesday had the most wonderful message about the Ukraine. So if you want to go, if you haven't already, go check that out. He just says everything so perfectly and so eloquently that needs to be said. So so have a great week, and we'll see you probably in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Happy stitching.